fun would that be? All right, we sent one to the meat grinder. Let's go again. We dusted off the old shoulder, and now we get to lean back in. I wanted to get a runaway run going, but that was that none of the strengths worked out to our advantage there. But now we will go again, and this time I'll pick a comp that has some legs to it.
And mounting disappointments.
What meme line will be meta on the loss? Wet Beast Wednesday? Very nice. Okay, so an Apprentice Occultist with Sprawl Scrounger and Erudite. A Wandering Leper with Bon Vedant and Pyromania. Interesting. Apply on hit, 5% gain on miss. Gaining burn on miss is not particularly interesting to me. We have a Wandering Jester with Dancer's Balance, which is quite good, and Fear of Swine. I mean, it's solid. It's not quite good. Unerring and Flawed Release on an Apprentice there. We have a Ravager, which I do enjoy a good Ravager. We'll probably pick her up. Bulwark Man-at-Arms, Unerring Hemophilia, not that interesting. A Wandering Dismas with Bad Digestion. That's the one that we were thinking about before. A Wandering Slippery Grave Robber with a Torn Rotator Cuff. Very unfortunate. And a Hard-Skinned Apprentice Plague Doctor. So once again, not seeing a lot here that is that interesting. I think I'll put the Ravager in, and maybe do like a dance comp in the middle and do something like this. She's gonna be our taunt, I think. Strategic Withdrawal is pretty good, Rusty. Yeah. For those that are unfamiliar, Strategic Withdrawal on its upgrade has a nice big heal and defend if you're on Death's Door. Which is interesting. We are leaving behind the Bulwark Man-at-Arms, but I kind of like the idea of going with the Ravager as our main tank. So let's play with that a bit, and then we'll get rid of Barbaric Yop, and if it bleeds, in exchange for maybe these two, and then Bonnie is going to be doing some fire flying, and perhaps a little bit of ransacking. We do have Firestarter, but I don't think that's going to be that useful. And then over here, we'll grab the standard complement. And, oh, Blinding Gas is upgraded. I don't think I care that much about that, though. We'll go with those for now. Let's get into this. Yeah, I think we may be able to get something interesting working with some combo here, and I like that we have Bonnie on the squad because she will give us a second chance at redemption on figuring out what controlled burn does to the Seething Sigh, so that could be fun. Whiskey Barrel ain't bad. I'd take a feast over a Whiskey Barrel any day, but, you know, you can't always get what you want. Did I put toe-to-toe on you? I did. Good. All right. I think this team is much more viable than the last. Having a dedicated stress healer is going to make a big difference, of course. So my favorite mod for DD1 Rusty was Pitch Black Dungeon, which was made by Maester Silvio, who later went on to work at Red Hook, and it was like a full overhaul patch that made the game significantly more difficult and more punishing, but I absolutely loved it. Yeah, that was a favorite of mine. I never really got into the class mods necessarily. I'm gonna go for the early ounce here. Get her blinded up. Which one of these has not gone yet? That's more like it. That's my Ravager. That probably secures the... Nope, not quite. I don't really want to... I don't really want to move her out of position 1. So I'll just do that, and I'll leave Boudica to finish off this fool. All right. Yeah, this team is working significantly better. I don't think we have any major weaknesses to overcome. Nice. Little early healing solve. So Neat Freak is whatever. Flawed Release, we need to get rid of Fear of Swine and Scatterbrained. Don't really care. Yeah, so none of our negative quirks this time are particularly interesting. Now, Dancer's Balance is unfortunately only if moved by the enemy. So it's quite hard to proc, which makes it slightly less interesting. But
The place is a little worse for wear.
let's see what the Provisioner has on offer. We can grab the dartboard and the smoke bomb. That will be a... So, toe-to-toe is very tempting here, because I think we're going to be using it a lot. Normally, I pick up Inspiring Tune as a first upgrade, and I think I'm probably still going to do that. Yeah. It's too much not to. And then all blue.
Indeed, it ever did.
This game's definition of 75% is distressing to say the least. Put that there. Taunt, stun trinket should probably go on you in case you run into any front mortaring.
Your coach must be maintained.
Put that there, although it's pretty much worthless. Where are we going here? Covert Cloak is not that interesting. Avoid the Watchtower, and we're going to get bled more. I don't want more negative banter, though, so it looks like we're going to the Shroud.
The shrouded coast, isolated and drowning in amphibious
And then...
degeneracy.
We don't really have anyone who's particularly glass cannon-y, but I'll put that there. We still haven't gotten a disease from slime mold, if you can believe it. And then... if we want to take out the Leviathan, we'll put that there and put that there. Now, what are our relationships looking like at the moment? Okay, Paracelsus and Bonnie are our 1 negative, so we'll keep an eye on that. But let's get into it. Absolutely, Innie. Rusty, every one of my whiskey barrels looks like that. The only thing worse are my playing cards. So if we want the Covert Cloak, we have to avoid that Watchtower, which I don't think I want to do, because I don't really care about the Covert Cloak, and I would love to know where the Creature Den is lurking. So let's take that early left, since it's not that interesting. It is amazing how much difference having a dedicated stress healer makes in this game. Like, it is uber difficulty mode to not have someone who can stress heal, and the Jester is so much better than all the other classes.
Always made clear.
Okay, so did we already miss the Creature Den? Or did I just miss the Creature Den? We already missed the Creature Den. Well, learned my lesson. Apparently this was the Creature Den right here. Go figure.
You will so that others may flee.
Not the end of the world. But yeah, what are the chances? I was like, you can't get an earlier watchtower, and the creature den was on the other side. Okay, everybody wants to fight. So if I recall correctly, it's Bonnie or Paracelsus to keep things above board. I'll take the vulnerable here. I like that everybody wants to fight, though. It's good. Now, they've added a lot of stress to... I feel like I should be smart here. I should save this vulnerable for Boudica to get the single kill. So I'm just gonna do this. And then that. Double music bug. I don't hear it. Maybe though.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
It is good. That is for sure. And then what is my plan here? I could magnesium rain to move everyone forward. It won't consume the vulnerables, but it also won't be a large enough dot to kill this guy. Maybe I just kill this guy. Yeah, one less person attacking I think is good for business.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Little horror. See, that did not previously give 2 stress. That is part of the new normal. Oh, and the stealth, eh?
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
I'm not going to worry too much about the vulnerable getting consumed there. And Boudica is just cracking skulls. You love to see it. Now, I'd love for our Plague Doctor not to go here, just because there's an extra stress pip in it if we do. Anything else to gain out of this? We could get a heal off of Bonnie. Yeah, so I'm going to slow roll this just a little. Well, but then the Plague Doctor goes. So we have a 50% chance of a stress to get a heal of basically nothing. Not worth it. Let's just get out of here.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
We can try controlled burn on the Leviathan as well if we decide to go to the Leviathan.
The loathing festers.
Which we might do, since we have Boudica as a ceremonial drum, so I think we have most of what it would take to have a pretty good Leviathan fight. Although Leviathan is going to generate a lot more stress now than it used to. That's the new dynamic.
Rotting fish.
Now these guys have changed. So their unstable mutation is now much worse. So you really don't want them to do their thing. Is there any way we're going to be able to stop it, though? Probably not. Not with Bonnie in the 2 spot. Never, Rob. Never. I'm tempted just to blind the fishmonger.
What can we learn upon closer
It's going to whetstone and then crit us. Yeah, let's blind it. Hopefully, that is. There's the whetstone. Nice hit. Ooh, really nice hit. Dang. You love to see it. We're not going to get stressed out from that thing. So I believe the new change with that, the blind does nothing. The new change with the with those things. So first of all, this breath now gives stress, which is absolutely cheese-tastic. In addition to blinding and vulnerabling us, it now gives stress, which is pretty pretty awful. Let's see. You're taking 4 of 6. I think we get rid of you. We did not get rid of it. Let's get rid of the blind and get ourselves immobilized. This immobilize though apparently does not protect us. Oh, we don't have cauterize on the bar at the moment. That's curious. How did I do that? Well, we have a I guess we have a plague doctor, so it's not that important. But yeah, having random stress pips like that is pretty pretty obnoxious. Okay, he's roasted. Let's just... We're not going to get anything out of the Jester going, so let's just do that. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Rusty. It's definitely... It's one of the things that I'm concerned about the next hero that's being added being the bounty hunter, potentially, is I think the... I think that the bounty hunter is not classically a stress-reducing character. So... it would have been nice to have a character like the Houndmaster, who is more renowned for having some stress mitigation capacity. Pet the dog. Oh, this is new. I don't think we've ever seen this one. Mixed flame, HP damage, mixed quirk, trinket chance. Yeah, this is new. Sorry, you guys, you were going to argue anyways. Occultomania. Grim Mask. Melee skills 40% more damage, negative banter plus 30%. Holy cow. That's insane. Wow. Wow, wow, wee wow. Okay, where are we going here? We have to go right if we want to take on the lair. It is quite the trinket, Rusty, but I'm also really struggling to imagine putting it on right now and tanking our everything. I do want to go towards the Leviathan. This may be just a whole bunch of runs of us getting killed in the first zone. I wouldn't mind that. There's some fun science to be had from that. But yeah, that trinket seems really strong. Because even in combat, there are a lot of opportunities for negative banter. Well, steak and spuds, that's all nice. So at the moment, we don't have a move resist trinket. I'm going to put this here, and then I may put that on like right before fights. Is that weird? We're taking a bunch of stress. Nobody seems to want to go where I want to go. Because, like, right before we hit the cultist encounter, we could put this on, and that would minimize our on-the-road negative banter. Like, even here, I think we're allowed to... No, here we aren't, but before we selected the that, we were able to. Let's see. Doesn't matter which one of these you pick. We get the vulnerable either way. When she was the only party member. Yeah, when we're soloing. I'm not super psyched to see that we have let's see. I don't mind that those dodged. I'm lining up for the big hit there. We're gonna have to do some stress healing though, ASAP. The caltrops just are gonna delete all of our, all the good stuff we have going on, so. I don't think we need to blind her. I didn't put Bonnie's heal on. That's an error. 20 to 35. Give me that big one. Nice. We're going to get the death blow and get a taunt up here. And also burn off some weakness. I think definitely this is needed. The fact that the Jester also, their stress heal also removes horror, just also makes it that much stronger. I'm going to let the vulnerable go. I'm not going to be too precious about that one. And I'm doing this because getting one cherub up to the 2 spot means we're going to take less horror damage, which it's going to take us a minute to clean that up anyways. Favorite enemy? Huh. I do like the, I like a lot of the sluice enemies. I really like the little pigmen, King Leota the First. I really like the little stealthy pigmen. They are quite cool. But there's a lot of really great great mobs for sure. Let's see. 7 to 11. I don't even think. I think we just keep going here. 6. That's all done. So the cherubs are dead. I probably shouldn't have put, I probably shouldn't have moved Bonnie back since we have so much stress healing that we need to do. But that's okay. We'll get around to it. Shackle of Despair because of the meme name. I mean, it is, you know, nothing to sneeze at. Ooh. Of course we rolled as slow as humanly possible on this last one. We'll try to fish for a little bit of relationship there. Go for the blind. Oh, Jester already went? How'd I miss that? If only Immobilize worked on the take under attack. And I'm really slow rolling this because I want to get some heals off. Some stress heals, that is. But I don't think I'm gonna stall for another round here. I would have changed my mind if I had had Adrenaline Rush up, but I think that that's just not happening. I think that would be really cool, Innie, for sure. To have an area where multiple mobs from multiple different areas could all come together. I would really enjoy that as well. That would be super cool.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of the
But so one thing of note with this game is, at least at the moment, all of the combinations are explicit, right? So they design what they call mashups of characters.
day's oversight.
Sorry, Sarmenti, we're going after the Leviathan. And we're gonna have to slow our roll a little bit on this fight, so that we can get some really good stress healing going.
Primogenial power of the obelisks. And were
There's temptation to put this mask on. I'm going to do it.
The docks are choked once
Oh, yeah, I do want to have the bleed skill. You're right. We're not going into the final boss, but I don't think we need ransack that much at the moment. Well, we definitely don't need Firestarter. Cauterize is what I was looking for. But yeah, I'm going to do this. We're not to the Sacred Pier yet, so this is just the precursor fight where we're going to have to do some cleaning up. Well, we're not going into the full fight, so not to worry. But I am going to go full Inspiring Tuning. But this thing is going to be a problem. So this always pops next turn, and when it pops, it's going to do 3 stress damage to someone, which is pretty huge. We're about to get flensed. Double Shambler? That doesn't sound like my idea of a good time. We have no way to hit this thing. I think we're just going to rely on that to kind of do its thing, so I think we just delete this guy. We might get the kill here. There's a possibility. We only need a little more damage. Yeah. All right. So again, we don't have to deal with the baby exploding, but we do have to deal with this awful fishmonger who is stacking the stress. Yeah, there's definitely... The Shroud has a lot more stress than it used to. That much is clear from what is going on with our party at the moment. Wow, she hits so hard. Toe-to-toe hitting that hard is kind of insane.
a little help impeccably timed.
The cruelty in your heart, Innie. The cruelty in your heart. What can I say? I don't think... We're not getting to another stress heal, so...
Messy, but effective.
So let's see. For the...
The past is gone.
So if we... So the problem we're going to run into is we really need to keep Taunt up on Boudica at all times, and Bonnie is potentially going to get taken under by the Leviathan. I don't know that there's a lot that we can do about that. So let's see. So we're gonna try controlled burn against the Leviathan. Although we have to wait for the Leviathan to move back to be able to use it. That's going to be interesting. And then maybe if we're going to go for controlled burn, let's see if we can fire it out twice and double stack it. That could be interesting. Okay, before we go in, was there anything else I wanted to switch up? That looks all good. That looks good. That looks good. And then I think we replace Ounce with Indiscriminate here. Oh, and then we have at least one trinket to put on. It does nothing, and I'm going to leave the Grim Mask to see if we can get some big hits off. I already put Controlled Burn on there, Rob. Don't worry.
An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
Or are you saying that I put the wrong one on? No, I put Controlled Burn on. I think it's going to be pretty underwhelming, though. Oh my gosh, these guys are all going? That's scary. Incision on the Plague Doctor could have been a good idea, Rob. I can see that.
End. There is comfort in company.
I'm gonna keep trying to get our stress somewhat in check because reasons. That mask is doing a little bit of work. We'll come back around to that. Ooh, the blight getting resisted though is very unfortunate.
This one.
Fishing for relationships a little bit here. I just want her taking the hits. Thank you, Tito.
The smallest variable can
Probably Magnesium Rain here to get everybody up to the front. Okay, you're roasted. We have a cauterize. This is fine.
this one at least
Better than fine.
tended to.
Just keep everybody as happy as possible. Okay, first fight down. Stress is looking a little more managed. Yeah, Cauterize not having a threshold seems like an error. Okay, let's see. How much? This guy has 23 hit points. We hit for up to 16. I think getting this guy first might be the play, or trying to accelerate him might be good for business. These guys are the groupers, though, as a reminder. So they're a little scary with their shuffles and their stuns and their all the different things. I'm going for the greed play. Occultist with bleed, trinkets, and cauterize is the desired meta. Interesting. Oh, we don't have Firefly on the board. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I have to do that. A little scary. We're gonna take some hits here. The stuns though are annoying. This fight's gonna be a little messy, I fear. Getting rid of him will be good though. No more tokens. These guys, not to tempt fate, but these guys are hitting a lot harder than I remember them hitting. That was a min roll. That was the only roll that would not have killed it. Occultist, runaway would be pretty meta. Be interesting. We can heal that up. That's fine. I don't want Sarmenti to. I don't want Sarmenti to take a dive. Why? You still on cooldown? Jeez. Okay, so only the front ranks will get hit from now on, because these guys, the back ranks target the back ranks, the front ranks target the front ranks. Oh, I'm a liar, apparently. And they really don't want me to stress heal, also. I need to check their moveset. I thought that they were like groupers in the sense that they only hit front to front, back to back. Yes, they have spear fishing and heave ho. Okay, they do have sodden rigging from the middle that makes them slightly different. Got it. Okay. But if Sarmenti ends up getting a meltdown due to all of these stuns, I'm gonna have a meltdown to complement their meltdown. Just gonna slow roll it a little bit while we get everything going. Unfortunately, Sarmenti is not gonna be in a good place stress-wise at the end of this fight. Still. Yep, groupers, Innie. That is them crit fish for ya. So unfortunately, we can't get much more out of this fight. Can we? No. We cannot. Even if Sarmenti had gone first, nothing doing there. Okay, we get the Beck and Call trophy. The carved bodkin, if bleeding. Alright, it's been a while since we've done a Leviathan fight. Let's see how this goes.
They must be made to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
The fact that that gives stress now is really... I forgot how much I liked this boss. So here's the problem. If I controlled burn up here and then the hand comes in, what am I doing? Right? Oh, is this Call of the Deep new? Huh. So I think I want to save the controlled burn for when I can put it on the back ranks. So I'm just going to light him up. And then as much as I think this is a DPS race, I think I also need to keep stress under control or we're just going to die.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
43. We're off and cooking. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, Rob. But that 43 was nice, but I did realize, yep, that we didn't... oh, move resist there is insane. Okay, so it did work. Okay. Batter now has a stress component of 2, which is insane. Come on, that's stupid. I'm sorry, but like, I will abide by a lot of things, but that is absolute madness that this thing can do 4 stress in one set of attacks. Jeez. And then I think we need the toe-to-toe so that the hand starts hitting the appropriate people. That resist feels bad. This is why we gave her the move resist. She's going to have a meltdown now. Tidal Surge is going to give her a meltdown. Wait. Out of position. Dang it. I didn't realize you could only control burn from the front. Ah, that ruins a lot of things. 2 stress is too much on batter. I just, I want to say for the record. That's insane. The move resist continues to work. So I think, realistically here, I want to move her forward so I can get a stress heal on her. It may be a mood issue, but I think I need to do it, and I need to save that. Yeah, ugh. I hate to do that, but... The fade to black was going to come too late, Rob. That's the issue, right? If I had faded to black, then when Sarmenti's turn came around, I wouldn't have been able to do a stress heal. That's the issue. And I need to start getting stress heals on Boudica, even though she may just die right now.
This is no time to falter.
The stress is insane. That's 6. That's 11. We got to get you up. Yeah. Innie, you, Okay.
Extinguished.
Yep.
She can run
Somewhat
with
unsurprised by that result. This fight with the new stress mechanics is brutal. I'm doing that because we're gonna have to play grenade to keep the damage rolling, or we're not gonna win. And unfortunately, after that first big hit, oh my god, the stress, batter giving 2 stress is bananas. Indeed, Highlander Pony. We are, we might win, but, it's going to be a little messy, and the chain meltdowns are not going to help. Let's see. I think it is time to say, come what may, 19 hit points. Woof. That's a lot of actions for them and not a lot of actions for us. Holy cow. Yeah, so I don't think controlled burn is the answer to the Leviathan. Yep.
A warrior's death. Redemptive.
Dang.
And transcendent.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. We win. Ha.
We will see them again. I am sure of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure I am in love with the Leviathan design at present. Let's see. So, to survive the remainder of our trip, we're never going to be in the back ranks, so battlefield medicine is not useful, nor is that. Disorienting blast might come in handy. Magnesium rain is not useful. Maybe ounce will help us a little. We're mostly going to be avoiding fights as much as possible. I'm not. I guess we can finale occasionally. But let's see. We have to put some trinkets on. I guess for the time being, negative banter isn't that important. This trinket is very cool. I will continue to maintain. And then here, if you're bleeding, you get extra actions. Sure. Maybe some debuff resist. None of these are... a little crit is probably better. Let's see. How bad is the remainder of our trip here? This is good. This is good. We'll have to do... Basically, I only have to do 2 fights, so that's not terrible. Famous last words. Slime mold, I think, can go. Chalk dust can go. Holy water can go. I'm just getting rid of all that stuff because the rest of the stuff will at least carry us into the future a little bit. All right, good enough. But yeah, two stress from batter, an attack that happens twice a turn, feels like a lot.
A place to reflect. Remember.
That was a meltdown. I was like, what just happened there? But it was a meltdown. Got it. This fight is going to be pretty bad. Yep. Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about it. We're going to get to see this thing hatch, which apparently has a 3 stress attack that comes with it. Well, maybe we can just... No, we're not going to get the kill there, so it's a waste to finale. Oh, the weaken is... the weaken is nice. Oh my gosh, Doodle, I missed your message, but that's amazing. Good timing there. You know, Apex Predator was Apex Predator. Yes, that's 3 stress right there. Is that really? That's insanity. Okay, this is gonna be a tough fight to win, I reckon. Let's see, you're taking 3 already. I think for if there's any hope, we need to get that, secure that kill, and then we're going to need to finale next turn. But we may not get there. You got this, Sarmenti. No big deal. See, we killed this guy, which is the only reason we're still alive. Unfortunately, we're still weakened. Nice. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. He didn't have to attack us. You could attack the corpse up front, game. Well, I'm glad I didn't take the 17. But, that daze might hurt us. I don't think this is going to go well. Oh.
Steady yourself.
I think we might only have to survive 1 more attack to get out. All right, we survived the fight. Yes. So one change that I hope. Oh, another carved bodkin. Interesting. So another thing that's quite interesting about the new design of the game, and I think I will keep this, but maybe I'll toss a carved bodkin on here. Lots of things seem to be bleeding us. They now refill your entire party members. So rather than only refilling 1 slot like they did before, they will now refill all of them. So if hypothetically we can get to the end, which I'm not saying we can. In fact, I'm pretty dubious of us making it the rest of the way on our own, unless it because we're gonna have 1 road battle to fight, which is gonna be a lot. But if we can get there, we get a full new party, which is pretty cool.
To be free of it.
So the run is not lost quite yet. And yeah, this trinket that we picked up, that we currently have on Sermenti, the Grim Mask, is very interesting. That is an academic study reward that I had not previously seen. Wow, Sermenti is really having a hard time with the stress, though, isn't he? I kind of liked having to limp through a couple of zones. Oh. Are we going to get it again? Oh, heart-shaped padlock, 30% positive banter. Whoa, cool. Okay.
An elementary problem.
All right, so we're going to go left, but we still have this fight, which is going to be obviously difficult. And then we have the first fight of the Guardians that we need to do. So we're probably not going to make it. I think that's relatively safe. This is actually worse than it looks.
Bravo.
Let's see. Oh, that's a heartbreaker right there. Wow. That is absolutely devastating. We're going to get a meltdown for sure. But yeah, that's missing that kill by 1 is just very bad for business. The morsel squad? Yeah, indeed. Yeah, and the daze is going to hurt us. Hang in there, Sarmenti. Just a few more. Nope. All right.
Chord is struck. Do not despair.
Yeah, quite the opposite is what happens, Innie. All right, well, that's another defeat, but we took down the Leviathan, which always feels good.